What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. Today we're going to be talking about this game that just ended. Green Bay Packers against the LA Rams. Packers end up with a 32-18 win. I thought this game was going to be a little bit closer. I really did. I thought that LA was going to be able to kind of win in the trenches. They did not. The Green Bay Packers offensive line played phenomenal today. Absolutely phenomenal. This offense was greased up and ready to go, and really the topic of this video is the Packers winning this game on third down, in my opinion. They were 8 for 12 on offense. They held the Rams to 2 for 8 on offense. Just an all-around dominant game from the Green Bay Packers. So I really want to dive into that. Just a little bit of their third down stuff. I'll do more of an in-depth breakdown later in the week when the coaches film comes out. Really quickly, though, if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to my channel, The Hook Cam, as well as to Jackson Kruger Sports, that would mean the world to both of us. All right, let's take a look at this Green Bay Packers offense. Like I said, 8 for 12 on third down is absolutely insane for an offense. That's phenomenal efficiency on offense. That is how you win playoff football. That is how you win playoff football. It was very cool to watch from this Green Bay Packers offense. So, really quickly here, salty veteran move out of Rodgers, okay? You have your personnel on the field from the play before. The defense is now trying to adjust their personnel to this situation, right? Some teams will match personnel. Sometimes, 2nd and 6, maybe the Packers showed that they like to run the rock. You're trying to get guys out, get guys in, trying to get a better run front in. Rodgers catches them. They have their play dialed up. He really catches them in almost like what looks to be a cover 2 beater. I don't really know what the Rams are dropping into because, first off, I don't have the film. Secondly, because the play is broken. But just a salty vet move, because not only do you get that big completion, if you don't, it's a first down anyway because you got the 12 men on the field. Now, 3rd and short was where the Packers won today. 3rd and short. These dogs up front played outstanding today, blocking for Aaron Jones. Their run blocking was absolutely insane. I would imagine that the Rams are in what looks to be like a bear front. Maybe, I can't tell entirely from the side. They're either in a bear front or they're in an over, right? Here's your 3 tech. Here's your 1 tech. No, this has got to be a bear, and they got this tilt right here. He looks like he's shaded to the field side, right? We have this dude lined up here against our tight end who's going to friction. We have him in a 3 tech, it looks like. We got Donald outside shoulder of this guard right here and another 3 tech, and then we got our other guy. So the Rams are in a bear front, right? And I like the bear front and short yardage stuff. I honestly do. But when teams run inside zone against it, you're going to get beat. I'm sorry. I just don't understand why teams keep going to this bear front and 3rd and short. All that happens is this tackle is going to work underneath of this 3 tech right here. And he doesn't even have to completely beat this guy. He just has to wash him down. Then they get this combo right here between center and guard, and they work up to the mic. Then we work out here, and this is an easy first down. And this is exactly what you should do, right? Lindsley, their center, who's had an outstanding year, does a great job working up to that Mike linebacker. And it was more of that throughout the game. Now, moving on to this 3rd and goal, this is just not fair. This is just not fair. I'm sorry. When you got this dude right here, absolute stud route runner, you got this quarterback right here, one of the best to ever do it. What they do, Rams are in obvious man coverage. They motion Davante Adams across, then back down here. All you're trying to do is make this dude run and play catch up with him. That's it. Okay, all that's going to happen is they run a really simple pick route down here at the bottom. He's working into the end zone. Jalen Ramsey has 0 chance on this, and you could see him yelling at his coach on the sideline after. He's pissed. I would be too. You can't do this. You can't expect him to cover that right there and not let up a touchdown. It's never going to happen. Rodgers gets that ball off quick, easy touchdown. And you can see he's irritated. I would be irritated too, because that's really, really hard to do. In my opinion, what you have to do in situations like that is you have to exchange with these corners, right? So in this situation, okay, now he's going to work out to the flat, right? He's on top of 83 to begin with. He's manned up there. He's got to work out to the flat. Jalen Ramsey has to work and bump over to take 83. That's the only way I see this working, right? Or if he's bringing heat like it looks like he is, great. Then he's working here. Ramsey's working to 83, and you got to exchange it that way. You can't just have these dudes running, man. It's not fair. They're never going to get there, especially when it's a guy like Davante Adams. Now, back to this 3rd and 2 from the Packers here. Rodgers, I believe this is Jamal Williams this time. Once again, what do we have from the Rams? This is basically a bear front with your edge guy playing off. That's all it is, right? He's head up on the center, outside shade to the guard. Our edge players just playing at depth. All the Packers do with this is they work him out to make it look like an RPO. It might be, but since he's playing off, right, it probably is. And since he's playing off right here, they're just going to give this thing and pick up really easy yardage. That's all it is, right? I mean, this is the easiest thing in the world to do as an offense. If you got Rodgers back there, you know he can get rid of that football quick. These defensive backs are playing off, right? Even if this dude has the best snap in the world and he works inside here, all that happens is exactly what happens on this rip. Jamal Williams is going to take this ball and then he's going to crease it backside. That's it. And since you've widened with this right here, this dude now, he's got to work out. This backer is going to step forward towards the line of scrimmage, and it's basically a race to 2 yards, which he's going to win every single time, right? And then we even work up to there with our guard, just really well blocked. They really did a great job with their short yardage offense today, the Green Bay Packers did, and then, of course, Aaron Rodgers with a little bit of improvisation on that play, and he was fired up after that. Cool to see from number 12 up in Green Bay. And then once again, right, this is the exact same front, and it really, to be honest with you guys, at some point you got to scratch your head and say, hey, maybe we got to try mixing it up. We can't keep sitting in this bear front and getting beat on 3rd and 2. It's just not working, right? Just the only thing that changes right now is this dude's technique probably changed from a 3 to a 4-eye. So these two now combo up to the backer as opposed to the guard and center. Center's just working on this alone. Same thing down here and here. Nice and easy. That's all it is. In fact, he's too far out. Couldn't tell. These two just comboed right here. We're singled up with our center combo on the backside. This is kind of like your read guy. Since he's upfield, you're going to give that every time. And honestly, if Rodgers wanted to throw that right there, he probably couldn't. It's a touchdown. But all in all, at the end of the day, very well done on 3rd down from the Green Bay Packers. And then just a couple of pass routes out of this. The Packers do a really good job of working this bunch stuff at the bottom of the formation. And really the biggest thing that they like to do, and this is what a lot of teams like to do, this isn't necessarily unique to the Packers, but they'll push upfield with 2 and 3, and then they'll work number 1 across the formation. And what happens is these defensive backs have to do one of a couple of things. This dude's got to chase, or these two have to exchange, right? Which means that as he's working here, this defensive back's going to peel off. He's going to work here, and now he's working on number 2 originally, which is what it looks like to be there. But when you're running that stuff, there's no way you're going to get there. There's no way you're going to get there as a defensive back. It's too hard to do, especially when the Packers are so good at running those quick little rub routes. And then this is the last 3rd down I have for them offensively. Just great blocking on the perimeters from Davante Adams and our receiver right here. I think that's Lazard. No, it's Tanyan, actually. That's a really smart idea. Throw your tight end at the bottom and let him block. Just a really quick rub route. That's all you're getting here. 3rd and 3, got to convert. This is actually a big down in the game. And who else are you going to put the football in the hands of other than Aaron Rodgers? He gets that ball out quick. But let's not take anything away from Valdez-Scantling on this play. This was an outstanding effort from him, reaching that ball out and getting that 1st down. That this game could end up much differently if it's not for a play like that and they get stopped there. So now talking about this Packers defense, what I do want to highlight for them on 3rd down was this front 7 right here, front 4. Really, they did such a good job rushing the passer, getting their hands up, getting hands in passing lanes. To me, that's really what won this game, is that the Packers edge rushers were much better, much more dominant than the LA Rams tackles, which is tough to say because I'm a big Andrew Whitworth fan. He's one of my favorite tackles in the league. This play right here, right? This is one of the first big 3rd downs of the game. This cat right here, Preston Smith, just wins this rep. I mean, and this is tough to do. I will say the Rams are trying to run weak side, outside zone, so they're working here. They're working really these two, the center and left guard, up to these two, right? This dude shouldn't make the play. because this tackle is working to get in front of this 3-tech right here. They're trying to combo that. But what happens is, since we have a tight end here and he's too far back, it looks like to me, although he's probably supposed to lose ground and then try to work his helmet in front, he just loses this thing. And 91 just wants to make the play. I mean, that's an outstanding job of running flat down the line of scrimmage, getting your shoulder pad in there. I mean, this is how it's done right here. Boom, we dip that shoulder right there, so 81's got nothing to push on. That's a phenomenal job from Preston Smith. I believe his name is Preston or Zedarius. I can't remember which one. Sorry if I got that wrong. Moving on to this. Okay, so I have a couple of second downs in here because honestly this pass rush was outstanding, and they set up third and like 15, so I kind of treated these as the third down when your third down, or yeah, when your original third down was so long, if that makes sense. This is just a mess up from Whitworth in this situation. Rams are pulling their guard here. He has to take the most inside threat, and then we're going to pop out here with our back. He tries to pass that off to the back unless they have something else dialed up with their rules. Then I believe Whitworth should be here. He tries tries to pass that off, back doesn't see it, and it's an easy sack, right? That's more of a scheme thing, but when we look at the later plays of this, right, this is where the Packers really separated themselves, in my opinion. On the edge right here up at the top, he just works this thing inside. Packers have a little game going at the top of this thing. Smith just works right inside of Whitworth. He stems him upfield first, so he gets a big jump set. I wouldn't say a huge jump set, but basically his pass set is deeper because it looks like Smith is working upfield, so it creates more of a gap in between that guard and tackle. As soon as he sees that, now we're working inside, trying to squeeze this thing. Good job on that rip, but essentially we're just collapsing that gap. Kenny Clark, my boy, getting in there on the sack. Big Kenny Clark fan. And it's really just the same thing all around from this Rams defensive front. Just a great job pressuring the quarterback. Great job. I mean, this play right here, right? 52 is just working through this tackle. That's an outstanding job. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Like I said, I really think the Packers won this game on third down. They did a lot of other things great, though. That's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully we'll be back in the week with some more content. Stay safe, wash those hands, and I'll see you next time.